Is this back chat or is this back shout? What the hell is going on? I don't understand. Hey guys, it's Ronaldo. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm currently in West Hollywood, Los Angeles. I know, I'm doing the most, the absolute most. But let's get straight into this particular topic. We have a whole idea of is love a myth? Now, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. I do feel like the topics that they are choosing is definitely inciting a form of devaluation when it comes to this particular show. I feel like it is depleting season by season due to the fact that there aren't many topics that they are able to think about, to discuss. And I feel like that in itself is a flaw. We're going to get straight into the idea of is love a myth? I don't understand why they're discussing this random topic when there's other great topics that could be discussed, but it is what it is. First and foremost, I don't think I would want Esther to be my friend.
But one thing I don't like is, and I've always said this, I will never be a friend to tell you to leave your man. Yeah. That's not me. Let me finish. Wait, let me finish.
Because I feel like she has a flawed mentality from every single direction when it comes to this particular topic. The fact that you feel that you should not tell your certain friends when they are in relationships of what's going on, X, Y, and Z. You know, Susan's in this relationship, she's being cheated on 8 to 9 times, and you feel like it's not your place to tell somebody. You feel like it's not your time or your worth, or you don't feel like you should be telling your friends. Then the question really is: are you really a friend, or are you just a lamppost? You know, which one is it? Because I need to find out. It's like you're just a lamppost, you're just a bystander, you're just there, you're just standing there, you're doing image, you're not really telling your friends what they need to hear. More time, friends, when they come to you for advice, they already know what they want to do. They already know what inside, inherently, what they really want to do, but they need that positive reaffirmation from the environment, that support, that construction. They need that. And if you cannot provide that as a friend to tell the truth of what you really feel about a certain observation, then are you really a friend? I do not think so. Then you might stay on the idea of, when it comes to certain experiences like love, I'm going to go to my mum because she has more experience. I want to go to anybody younger than me. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to flawed mentality.
Like, because you have no experience in that field. So how can you advise me on something that you don't know how it feels? I don't go to no friend. I go to my mum because my mum has been there. She has life experience. How can you be the same age as me and tell me what to do?
I have plenty of friends who are ridiculously young. They have more experience in certain situations than I do. It is what it is. That is what is life about. That is the beauty, and that is the beauty and the essence of life. That everybody has experiences in different sectors of life. So the fact that you feel that you can only go to people like your mother or people that are older than you for certain forms of experience will only shut down certain options and doors and availability for what you can do to better yourself into a better, healthy environment. And I feel like that is a disgusting, flawed mentality to have. Is spewing out ignorance in so many directions, and I really wasn't agreeing with that at all. I do agree with Malika when she talks about how you should know who you're going to when it comes to advice. Anyways, as friends, point blank period, you should know who you're going to. You've already ciphered it out.
Everything they're telling you and everything they're going through, you're not going to let them look like an idiot. So of course there are times when you say to your friend, you might need to rethink this one. You might need to leave that guy out.
Subconsciously or consciously within your mindset to know who you're going to go to, who's going to provide that worth, that value of advice that you need, that you know that may not be good advice, but it's advice that you need to form an insight progression. So I feel like that is a very important point that she has made, that you know what you're doing. You know already in your head who you need to go to. Now, whether you're going to go to that person or not, that's your issue, that's your problem. You know you're not going to benefit from that, from going to people who are going to just simply amp you up. Now, in certain situations, amping you up may be the correct outcome, but in certain situations when you know you've done wrong, you know you've messed up, and you know you need to go to friends to ask for their advice, you're going to know who you're going to go to, and you know who you should go to as well. So I feel like that is a particularly good point. And also Gogo mentioned the whole idea of a throwaway mentality, which is what a lot of people are having in this particular generations that we are part of, where it can be a detriment to your health, where you feel like you're with somebody else, bye. It can be tiring, it can be hard on your head, it can be literally just exhausting, mentally draining, to the point where you just get tired. When it comes to, it's like Lucas, it's not every day relaying back to your mothers. Like, it's not every damn day you're going to find an excuse to relate it back to the parents. Oh, this is how the mothers were, this is how they are, this is why certain girls are going to be like this, this is why they're dependent. I don't personally feel like girls certainly became this Miss Independent thing in 2007 and 8. I feel like we think that because of social media, which has brought about awareness. But I do feel like this Miss Independent thing hasn't really come about randomly. Like, I feel like it's been going on for a very long time in so many parts of the world. I don't feel like at all that this is a theme that has suddenly emerged or a trend of something that something's cool. Like, I don't feel like that. I feel like that in itself is somewhat objectifying the actual notion of a part of freedom that a lady or a man or anybody should have. And I feel like objectifying it is therefore marginalising it, and I don't feel like seeing it as a trend is something that is something cool now, may not be cool, and like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And the whole idea of relating back to your mothers, I feel like is an easy way out for some situation when they're trying to argue with them, and I don't agree with that. I don't believe that, whether the love is a myth or etc., can be 100% consistently related down to your parents. I feel like that is always has an impact on you, most definitely, but constantly relating everything back to one root, you're just simplifying the problem, when there could be many other intervening variables that could lead to it. Bottom line is, I feel like this debate wasn't as healthy. A lot of people were just shouting for no reason, and that made no sense to me at all. I feel like CL was making some good points as well, and so was Big Money. I feel like these two always make good points. I like the fact that Big Money actually listens before he speaks. He's not always the first person to speak. He normally implements his ideas and his thoughts during the course of the debate, and more so at the end rather than at the beginning, because he obviously hears everybody else. He's like a sponge. He soaks up all the information. He soaks up everybody's opinions, the direction they come from, and then he puts his idea, whether he agrees with it or whether he doesn't. I do feel like Biscuit and Wiley need to lead the show. I don't understand what they're doing. Like, okay, they're funny here and there. That was cute, but now it's dead. You need to leave the show. I don't understand why you're both there. What have you added to this particular episode again? They're just constant image, and it actually is annoying, because we could have had two other characters. We could have added far more worth in terms of views, in terms of points, more depth. And instead we have Wale and Biscuit who are not saying anything, especially Wale, and it's come to a point where it's not funny anymore. Like, you've outplayed your comical element to your character. Exit stage left now, because I'm done. Like, I'm tired now. I want somebody else there who, could have had amazing points that added to this particular debate, and it's just unfair, I feel like. I do feel like Sia's point of endurance was very effective in that, endurance isn't always good, because it does take a toll to your mindset to constantly pretend to brush things aside, to, endure, fight through it. No, it's not every day fight through it. Sometimes sit down and talk about it, and, discuss and have healthy conversations and speak about your feelings, and, a form of therapy would be great as well. So endurance and putting on a brave face is definitely not the way to go. I feel like it only adds to frustration, and which will be poured out in one way or another that may not be directly related to your source of problem. Again, we're going to get back to Esther's flawed mentality. How can you be an age younger than me and tell me what to do? How can you be an age younger than me and tell me what to do? Can we just deep this comment, please? Because I'm really trying to find out where her ideas are coming from. I don't understand. Like, I'm genuinely confused. I'm very confused.
Bro, it's probably time to...
I don't think it's anyone's place to tell anyone to leave a relationship.
Like, what is going on? The fact that you believe that Max is younger than you, therefore he knows nothing, therefore he can't tell you what's right, therefore he can't add to your experience, therefore he can't give you the right information that you need. Like, you don't know what Max has gone through, you don't know his life. I'm not talking about Max in the show, just like an ideal character. The fact that you are saying that, as I said before, you are closing off possibilities of new information, of new forms of guidance, of new doors that you could be opening, of abilities and tools to collect, to close certain doors that are damage to your health. You are barring off all of that by saying such an ignorant comment by, how can you be an age younger than me and tell me what to do? I have to go to my mum, etc., etc. It's like, where are you going in life with a mentality like this? I don't know. It's very flawed, and I agree with B-Money who said that that was a disgusting mentality to have. It doesn't make any sense, and it is what it is. But we damn well know low-key she had that brush in her hand just in case Nunu came back, because I don't think she ever fully recovered from that. Not that the episodes are filmed chronologically, but even then it's just quite funny to even think about that. Well, this is my smaller review of this particular topic. It is love myth. Now, I am actually, as you can tell, I'm travelling, I'm quite busy here and there. LA is on fleek, child. I don't feel like I might move here. Like, low-key, I'm just like, but then I realise that you can't go anywhere. Like, I don't know how to say it, but really and truly, like, nothing's better than London. I'm so fucking biased, obviously, but it's like, it took me 45 minutes to take 3 stops on the New York Metro. Can we deep this, please? 45 minutes for 3 stops, when these times I can go from South London to North London in 20 minutes. The Victoria line, Stockwell to Tottenham Hale, it only takes 20-25 minutes. That's south to north. and these times 3 stops on the underground. Like, it's just pissing me off. And LA traffic is everywhere, so it's jarring. But obviously the beach life is cute, it's different to people from London, different experience. So, you know, I feel like I could get a cute condo out here and, you know, just come out here when I can. Because I'm here, you know, I'm feeling it. Like, it's actually mad. Thank you guys for watching. Hit me up on my Instagram, please. Subscribe if you guys like this video as well, please. I would appreciate it all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will most definitely catch you guys soon.